everybody, it is Paint Pouring Sandy, and in this video I want to talk to y'all about acrylic skins. What are they? What can you do with them? And let's have some fun together. So this is an example of an acrylic skin. It was runoff or intentional pour with leftover paint. This one kind of folded over on itself, so it's going to make something really cool here, but this is just leftover. I can peel it up off of my work station, or if I've got paint that I want to intentionally pour that's left over, I can pour it onto glass and then later on peel it up, which is what I've done with this. Or what I can also do is, if I peel it up off of my workstation, I can then store it on these pieces of parchment paper here. And this one is going to be really fun to create something awesome with. I hope you can see those color shift colors in there and all that design. It's really, really cool, really fun. And this one's got the black paint and then the black light reactive paints in it. So I think that this one would actually be really, really cool as a pendant. So what I'm going to show you all today in this video is how to make pendants. So I do hope that you will enjoy this video. What I've done with these is I've taken this skin here and I used my hole punch here to create these individual pieces that I can then put inside of a pendant like this. I can put it right inside of here, and I can put my piece of glass on top and it'll create something really cool. So before I get to that step, I want to show you how I prepare my pendant pieces in my glass, how I cut out or use the hole punch, and then what I use, which is the diamond glaze to attach, and also how I clean and prepare my metal pieces with the 91% alcohol. So let's get to it. So what I've done here is I've just poured some rubbing alcohol into one of my little medicine mixing cups here, which these are the same little cups I use to mix my paint. And all I want to do is just clean this out, make sure that there's not dust, oil, anything that would prevent my glue from sticking. And then I also, and look at that, I got something out of there. This one on the glass, I want to clean the flat side, the side that is going to be actually touching my art, to be super clean. I'll worry about the outside here in just a moment. So these are all nice and clean now. Awesome. So those are set. So what I do, which is to punch these out, which is exactly what I did with this piece here, is I'm just going to take a skin, and I like to flip my, this is a 1-inch hole punch, I like to flip it upside down so I can actually see the design in here and make sure that it's something that I want to showcase. Like, see this one right here, I think would be amazing. I'm just gonna pop that out. The other side's also pretty cool, but I think this one would be really, really neat. And let's see if I can... That one came out really cool on both sides, actually. That one's going to be fun. Here's another one that I think will be very neat. It's very interesting. Both sides of that are pretty cool. All right, so that's how I do the hole punch. And then what I do, and all of my skins, I should say, by the way, I have used my cornstarch on to get any of the silicones out. And so I've used my cornstarch, and then I've used my very mild dish soap wiped over them, and I've allowed them to dry before I get to this step. And if you don't know how to do that, check out my other video, which I'll put the little card up in the corner for you that talks about how I finish and seal my pieces, because it talks about how I clean the silicone off my pieces as well, which is the exact same step that I've taken for these. So if you've not seen that, definitely check it out. It'll help give you some insight on a few steps I take before I get to this point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a craft stick here. I'm going to take my diamond glaze, and I'm going to squeeze it into here. And this amount should be pretty much plenty. And I'm just going to take my stick here, and I'm going to spread this out. Just wanting to make sure that I got it everywhere. And then I think I really want to use, oh, what piece do I really want to use? Actually, I think I want to try one of these that I had already punched out here. Because my son's school colors are blue and orange, and this is mostly blue and orange, so I think I want to go ahead and use this one here. And I just want to kind of figure out what way I like best here, like how I want it to lay out. So I'm going to take the other side of my stick that I did not get the glue on here, and I'm just going to use that to just kind of gently get this pressed in all the way here. And kind of wipe that off as I need to. awesome. So I've got this in here now, and now what I want to do is put a little bit more of this diamond glaze right here in the center. Get that little bubble popped out of there. And I want to take my little stick here, spread this back out, and actually I can see now I'm going to need just a little bit more of this glue. And again, I just want to get this spread around here. And then now with my clean piece of glass, I want to just center this in here. And I am going to press down on this, just making sure that I got any sort of bubbles out of the glue. I had just a little bit of extra glue right here. I'm just gonna get that out of there. Alright, so I've got that recentered in there, and I love this with the orange and the blues. It looks so cool. I can't wait to wear this for spirit night at my son's school. I think it'll be great. Once this is totally dry, I'll take a Q-tip and just kind of run a little bit of that alcohol back over here to get my glass nice and clean, and this will be all set. And this is how you make pendant jewelry. So this is a great way that you can use your skins. I will be working on some other videos in the future that'll show some other ways that you can use your skins. I've seen several artists that have used the skins to make cards, collages, add them to other pours, so I think they are really great to hold on to. Like I said, I personally store mine on these pieces of parchment paper or in these little Ziploc baggies once they've been totally cleaned. That way I can see exactly what's in here. I can see both sides and what I want to create next. I hope that you have found value in this video. If you have, I always appreciate a like, a share. If you've not subscribed, subscribing as well is always very much appreciated. If you have questions on anything that I've done here or want to know more, or you've found your own great idea or great products that you like, please let me know in the comments. I get back to everybody. And again, thank you so much for watching.